Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Get up, move, and enjoy. Today, I have three different exercises for you. They're all going to be dealing with the shoulders. So, a few things that I wanted to give as tips for those of you who may be new. Again, I have lost half my body weight and kept it off over the last 4.5, almost 5 years. I love fitness and I'm here to help you love fitness too. And a lot of times that's just learning how to do movements. So we're going to hit all three parts of our shoulders today: the front delt, the side delt, and the rear delt. So for front, you're going to do a front raise. Hands down by your side, hands in that neutral position with them facing each other. Or you can do pronated, or you can do supinated with it open, right? So you can do a lateral raise from any of these positions, and that is perfectly fine. You will notice that when I do these, I keep my hands very loose on these weights for two reasons. One, it's not a challenging weight for me after doing this for so long. But two, if you're not careful, you'll get a death grip on them weights and it will make your forearms hurt so bad. So hold on to your weights, but don't death grip them. So front raises are hard. Lateral raises are hard. So one thing that we haven't talked about, but I'm going to mention briefly here and do more on later, is your core. Your core is this whole middle section. It's not just your abs, it is everything around. And this more you don't tell it what to do, it wants to be lazy and do nothing and just wiggle in the middle. Don't wiggle in the middle. Keep the middle tight, even when you're doing these types of exercises. So we'll give some core bracing tips and tricks later. But for now, just don't wiggle your middle. Bring those right up in front. Again, choose your hand position as to what feels best, but you're working on this front part, this front delt. The side delt is lateral raises. Lateral raises, if you need to go lighter, don't feel bad. Everybody does. They're hard. They're real hard. Tips that I like to give for this are: one, keep your arms long, and they are straight, but you can see they're not locked out. It's straighter than bent is what my coach says. Straighter than bent, right? You actually want to bend them just a little bit when you're doing these lateral raises. You can see my elbow is bent just a little bit. So I'm kind of kicked out in this position. And then bring your arms out to the side. So you can see that out to the side. You want to be in line with this muscle on the outside. That straight line helps. Now, if you feel comfortable, you can bring up higher. It's not necessary for most people, but if it feels good and you can do it, bringing that up does help. Another little pro tip: when you're doing those, think pinkies up. So your pinkies are up a little bit as you're doing them. And that, again, is just making that line to your arm as good as it can be. The last one is a rear delt fly, is what it's called. So we're going to hinge. Again, we'll get into core bracing and hinging. And just push that butt back. It's not bend your knees, right? So this is bending my knee. This is pushing my butt back. Then I can lean forward with my butt pushed back, take my arms down long, and then again, bring them out to the side. You don't want to go much above parallel here. And you're looking to feel it in this back part of your arm as you're bringing it up. Imagine squeezing those shoulder blades together and you're hitting that back part of the arm. The more down you can be, it'll turn it into even more difficult. Try to keep your back as straight as possible. Again, you're hinged. butt back, then lean forward as far as you feel comfortable. If your hinge is here, that's a great hinge. Get it, get it, get it. Whatever works for you, but you want to focus on bringing those arms out to the side. So front, lateral, reverse. And those are your 3 raises for today with some tips included. I hope you enjoy. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. Any exercise you want tips on, let me know. And until next time, I'll see you real soon.